Hello, chat. I'm letting you know right now, I'm a little slow tonight. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm gonna mute that for a moment. I'm a little slow tonight. So, I don't know if I mentioned it, but my teeth are in a poor condition. Partially because when the world... Let me illustrate something for you, chat. A long time ago, in a time that is long forgotten, called 2019, oh shoot, is it playing an ad on Twitch? If you don't like ads, go to YouTube. YouTube is typically better about ads, but in a long time forgotten, sorry, making sure that I can see the chat. I used to work a job that I really enjoyed, and I didn't stream. I was gonna stream. This is like before the mom you knew today. And then something called COVID happened, and then the world fell apart. Okay? The entire world fell apart. Because the entire world fell apart, a lot of the things that I was very used to, I no longer had access to. Like, I was just barely going to get... Like, I was gonna get dental insurance, like, in 2019. 4 years ago. Long time ago, away. I was planning on getting dental and health insurance. I was gonna take care of my body in a way that was more sufficient. I was gonna do things. I was gonna go out. I was gonna, you know, start dating and all that kind of stuff. And I had a pretty decent income. Had no debt. And then the pandemic came along. I had to quit my job because of health problems that kept me from obeying certain rules that my doctor set out for me. And I didn't get that. So 4 years later, chat, I have obtained health insurance and dental insurance. The dental insurance is more important to me. I never get sick enough to go to the doctor, but I obtained dental insurance and health insurance, and I am able to get that taken care of. Today I had a deep cleaning under my gums. It was very painful after the fact. After the fact, it hurts. It hurts. I can't open my jaw a lot because of how what they do is, excuse me, they give you a shot of a numbing agent, and that is supposed to make it to where you can't feel them working on your teeth. And you know, it worked, but like now I can't open my mouth very wide. It hurts. For like the first 3 hours afterwards, I couldn't talk either. I was like drooling. I was like an old woman. I was drooling all over the place. I just looked at myself in the mirror and I was starting to drool. It was beautiful. But anyway, it's all there for me to say. Today's gonna be a little chill. I will read as much as I can. But like, I'm probably gonna be reading a little bit less. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But like, I'm still here. I still want to... Now, I'll be honest with you. I almost didn't stream because of that, but I kind of really sort of want to get through the story. So... that's why I'm playing tonight, because I really want to go through the story. So, yay. Now, chat. Really quickly. If you haven't already, there's a new video out on the main channel. You should watch it. Really good. My editor put a lot of time into it. And we're working on putting together a system for stuff. So if you like it, please go watch it. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for that. Welcome back to Danganronpa. When last we met, We had the case of Sakura, the martial artist extreme, that decided to take a warrior's way out to help us out. And so now we're going to continue. Also, if I remember correctly, Kyoko said, hey, there's somebody else that is hiding in the school that we don't know about. Be careful. So that's cool. My baby gone. Taken from us too soon. Technically, she took herself. She went out on her own terms, I guess you could say. So, I kind of respect her for that. By the way, I've been off and on sleeping all day, so I haven't eaten a lot, so I'm hungry. I have, Alright, where are we going? I imagine we can access, we can't go that way yet. I imagine we're looking for the next new floor. It's Mizu. Mizu's the secret student? That'd be terrifying. Before we go exploring, let's spend our money. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. I turn this down, actually, just because this thing is loud. Now, chat. I have this strange feeling we're getting towards the end of the game. Just a strange feeling. So I am going to spend a lot of my Monokuma coins. I'm gonna spend at least 20 at a time. Alright? We'll see what happens. It's a funny item. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, that's a new item. Hell yeah. It's crazy how quickly the repeat chance goes up. That's another new item. Now, one of the reasons why I want to do this is because I have a feeling at the very least we're gonna have a few more interactions with our fellow students here. So, I feel like we should at least try to be nice. So, that's part of the reason why I'm doing this here. I think actually what we'll do is we'll save 20 coins. And we'll just spend the last 20 of them or something. Man, all the people that would have liked that are gone. So when we get down to like 20, we're just gonna stop. Anyway. How are you doing, chat? How are you doing? Hugs? Hugs indeed. Don't let my crazy day get you down. It's not getting me down, it's just kind of painful. But we're moving past it. Yeah, none of these items are like super duper important. Playing Xenoverse? I've never played that game before. Okay, how do I exit again? What button do I need to push? No. What button is it? R. There we go. Finally sleeping. Good. I remember you said you haven't slept for 2 days, and I was like, you better get on that. By the way, if you're curious what I'm eating, some people might think it's gross. I actually was in that pool of people as well until I tried it. So I have a bagel. The bagel itself is not inherently the gross part. It's a cinnamon bagel. Okay, not cinnamon and raisin, just cinnamon. With cream cheese. And sharp cheddar. You might not think, or you might think that's gross. It's not. It's cinnamon, cream cheese, and sharp cheddar is pretty good. So I am on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been open to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen. For some reason, it feels unpleasant. This is the last floor of the building, chat. Oh, snap. It took how many executions to get us to the top floor? Sounds healthy? It's not that it's healthy, it's just it tastes good. Like, you wouldn't think that having strawberries and cheese, or different fruits and vegetables with cheese, with different cheeses would taste good, but it does. What's wrong? She trying to say something? I think she's almost just a little more. Sorry, but I have no idea what you're trying to tell me. So her shoulder dropped. She dropped. Sad. I guess I should give up. Nice. Lady speaker, Makoto. What is this room? Is this a dojo? Oh man, imagine all the people that would have loved this room. All of them are dead. What Kyoko told me yesterday, what the heck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko, not gonna say anything? Huh? I can't say anything? She narrowed her eyes. Of course. We're on camera, of course. Maybe one day we just need to go in. Well, we can't even go into each other's bedrooms.
Hey.
You understand why, right? She's trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
So then...
We're finished here. And she left. Nope, she didn't leave. She's just done talking to me. Suit of armor is on display. It's extremely Japanese. I would be surprised if it's not extremely Japanese. Target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, he's pretty proud of my eyesight. Hell yeah. Cinnamon raisin bread is slept on. It's really good with honey butter. See, I don't really like raisins a whole lot. They're just gross to me, but... Which is weird because I'm okay with grapes. But, you know. Are these real trees? It's a good question.
Hey.
It's quite elegant. Is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese-style scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Maybe just a little. There's a bunch of wooden lockers here. When lockers have keys, remind me of super old-school public bathhouses. Well, that's an interesting room there. Again, dojo's nice, but the people that would have enjoyed it are basically gone now. So, you know, that's cool. Ooh. Hi, let's talk to you.
Yo.
Director thought saw blue skies, but it turns out they're painted walls and ceiling.
No.
The plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. That's not what you're thinking, is it? Wait, why is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's there just beneath the surface, beneath their calm exterior. They're always watching and waiting. He seems like the kind of guy that would get stuck in a Venus flytrap. When they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll put their plan for global human extinction into act. Is he talking about the plants?
Well?
I'm serious. Chat, do you think the plants are gonna kill us one day? Press 1 in chat if you think the plants are gonna kill us one day. Press 2 if that sounds like a complete horseshit.
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plants all snap and your flesh is all like, blow, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing if I say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they didn't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, just by how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Well done.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a healthy society. Not that I'd know anything about that myself. Well, Chad, I think we know where somebody's dead body's gonna end up. But there was a Monokuma coin in it, so it's totally worth it. I should take a look in the tool shed. Obviously, you always take a look in the tool shed. This place is totally disorganized, from lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots, and farm tools. And leaning against the back wall is that a pickaxe? Where? Yes, that is a pickaxe. Chat, you ready to go Minecrafting? There's a literal tree that can kill a whole town on its own? Which one is that? Or which tree is that? Excuse me. Some carved on the hand. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Crazy diamond. Crazy diamond. Where have I seen that before in this game? Where have I seen that before? I can't think. There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? You know what? I'd be okay with that. There's a lawnmower. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Is there much of a lawn? It just looks like it's overgrown vegetation. So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. I love the noise. There must be insects in here. Hello? Is that a chicken coop? What's the chicken coop doing in here? Are there chickens in here? There are! This place has chickens. They're just regular chickens. They don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake. Gosh, we gotta check out all of the chickens. I love how it's like, it's not expecting for humans to be fed, right? Sandbox tree. Okay. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna look this up. Okay. Sandbox tree, a large tree in the spurge family. Sounds weird. Native through most of tropical America. Sandbox tree is the largest trees of tropical America and is interesting for its pumpkin-shaped seed capsules that explode with a loud report, scattering the seeds. Sandbox trees are sometimes grown as boulevard trees, but have a disadvantage in their poisonous leaves, bark, and seeds, and the explosion of their capsules, which have a force to injure persons and livestock. Ah! Okay. So it just... It's literally a grenade. That's terrifying. You like chickens too? I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, and there's exactly 5 of them here. Remember that, chat? 5 of them. Whenever the number pi pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mystery of the cosmos.
At least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. Never lets me get a word in edgewise. Is there still more to see? Do I need to talk to him again?
Hey. The end is not. Well?
No. Oh, this. Some kind of control panel. Does it control the air conditioning? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls sprinklers in the garden. Sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. That means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 every morning. You got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. If you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. You're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of... Wow. And tell everyone. Alright, thank you, Monokuma. Okay. That room is obviously going to be used in the next big death. Hello. Oh, hello, Owie. What feels different compared to the others? I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for it? I hope it's not anything too creepy. A water... I'm not mentioning it. Oh. Oh, this is new. Grotesque core of the room struck me... Okay. Here's the thing that's like this is what's catching me off guard first. Out of every death in the game, or whenever there's blood, it's pink. This is the first time it's not pink. So that's interesting. Sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
Smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. Are you saying it's the smell of death, their flesh and fat and blood? No surprise in his voice, no shock, but he was right. I had experienced this smell more than once. The smell of death and despair. Oh, where's my water? The smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey,
My fault again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, it's quite the opposite. The opposite.
Now then.
Let me give you an itty-bitty, eggy, squeegee little hint. As far as the room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it.
Yes, indeed.
How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Oh.
But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait!
So it's not really... Oh my goodness. I've been gifted one new stream. What does that mean? Oh, have I been gifted by somebody in somebody else's stream? Oh, thank you, Twitch, for letting me know. It's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. Well, if he left it in the way that he found it, that means that, this happened before. Before Monokuma. Bloodstains are dry. Colors changed. I think it's safe to assume these stains are old. Oh, that's a good reason for that. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you, what on earth happened in this classroom. There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were here? I've seen this kind of thing on a detective show. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say it, but I don't. I don't believe it. Byakuya, about what Monokuma told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Could be a mixture of all three of those things. There's nothing else in here. Alright. Time for the last room of the floor. It's locked. Never mind. Sign says biolab. A biolab that we're being forbidden from seeing into. It kind of sounds like something out of a cheesy horror movie. At least I've seen what's up for here for now, but once again, nothing I found seems to make any sense. Need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others have turned up. Oh boy. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long, what was left is now here. Everyone has returned. It's just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second.
Don't be so a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. She's way happier now. And I think it's because she knows about Sakura's sacrifice, and she's just like, yeah, I'll live for her. That's pretty brave of her, I'll be honest with you. Even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
Hey.
That's a reverse positive thinking. Anyway, there's no time to be depressed. To take everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. We stop all this group hug nonsense. We need to find out what everyone discovered. I like how, you know what, I'm respecting him a little bit more. Did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. Yeah. Smell of flesh and fat and blood, the white outlines of countless corpses was more dreadful than anything I encountered so far. The hell are you talking about? The smell itself wasn't horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody smelled concentrated. Glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in other words,
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there. Seriously, I'm gonna throw up?
Can't be.
What do you mean you're gonna throw up? You've seen so many dead bodies so far. Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Okay. I feel like obviously death, no matter what, is tragic and sad. But if you want to put on a scale of what is sad and tragic, one classroom in a random school in Japan versus a lot of I won't go into detail, but I just feel like there's got to be more to this than just one classroom, if you know what I mean. It's got to be more than that, because if it's just one classroom, it's not. I don't know. Thinking the same thing. My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. The awful scene in that room, that was the tragedy that happened a year ago.
in other words,
Precisely, the tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. That's true.
all clear now.
I would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
hey,
I guess that makes sense, but it's all so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. It's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. Hopeless. How has nobody heard about that? It's mean that they really did cover it up. Strange room on the 5th floor. We can only assume that a large number of people died. Oh, we already... Yeah, we've already gone through
In
this.
other words,
Alright, let's talk to you.
Yeah.
I checked all the windows, front to back. That used to be Sakura's job. Anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere
Correct.
else. Want to say hi before I go to sleep? Hi. Thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it. There's no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
I was looking around. I realized something about the layout of the school. What did you know?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor to yourself, didn't you? Why do you ask?
So then,
If you did, you must notice the 5th floor is lacking something every floor does. Something on all the other floors, but not on this floor. Hi, Akko. Hello, Lolly. Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery. But that's the hardest part. Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Everyone will be okay as long as we work together. I'm not sure we absolutely will make it out no matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concerns with the biolab was the only place that we couldn't access. Biolab High, what is in there? If it's like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss, or a tyrant, or...
What?
We're not in a horror game, though. That's what you think. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, to focus on utilizing them efficiently.
Well,
I really don't like how you said it, but what you said is probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right, too. Byakuya, it seems Choco does wants to say
What?
something. So why are you telling me?
hey.
Because you told her to zip it or whatever? I've forgotten about that. I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. Don't worry, I took care of the odor. Wow. You're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt, but master and me are talking. Oh, gosh. What did you want to tell us? I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this. A knife. I think it's huge. It's like Rambo's size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. What was it doing in the classroom?
Well.
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use the knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Seriously? That's not very nice. Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. More important, now we have a knife. What are we gonna do with
You
it?
know?
Put it in the kitchen on the knife rack? Can't let Toko keep it.
What's
I don't
your
want it
problem?
anyway. What should we do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Why me? I totally trust Makoto.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on, do I get a
It's all
say?
clear now.
Shows how much they trust you. You should do what they ask. I guess so. I got a knife now, chat. You sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. So here you go. They're acting like I already said yes, fine. There's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now. That's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Do I still have bad breath? Sorry.
That's
A
fine.
combat knife, not a kitchen knife. I know, but put it in the kitchen. Made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? 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 The master praised me? Good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. Oh dear. I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
There's a big garden up on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and a tool shed. I'm just gonna take a bite here real quick. Monokuma said it was called the Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
You're serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm pretty sure it's different from the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must be different from the sprinkler system. Apparently, the sprinklers come on at 7:30. Remember that? You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Chat. You gotta tell me now. Have you ever caught a cold? Always calling you out here. Potentially, at least. Think you're thinking of ducks? I don't worry about you, hero. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is? You don't have to call me dumb. I maybe held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. Make you happy? I'll answer your dumb question. What was the question? Don't worry.
You know?
Oh, okay. Right.
You know?
Bunch of chickens in the coop. That's right, 5 chickens. I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat, then we can make fried chicken. Or barbecue. Or how about raw? Because there's nothing fresher than raw. Pretty sure that would kill you? No. It depends on if they got salmonella. Which you really can't know if you're a normal person. I'm here now. Hello, Tim.
What?
What about the pickaxe? There's a pickaxe in the tool shed and the word said crazy diamond carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere? Yeah, that does sound familiar.
it's true.
I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen it before. Where? That's it, I remember. Oh yeah, that's his biker game. It was on Mondo's uniform. The jacket said the same thing. Crazy diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. Why would it be on a pickaxe in the garden? Mondo must have stuck it there and hid it, right?
Not possible.
We didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
And Mondo brought it with him, and when he first came here, Monokuma confiscated it. Why would... Okay. I'm not in a biker game. Chat. So I don't know this for a fact. Why would a Japanese biker gang have pickaxes? Unless they were, like, big Minecraft fans. I need the answer to this. I must know. Is Mondo a big Minecrafter? What stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe. What did?
Yo!
I noticed the lawnmower. I'm thinking we can use it to call for help. How are you gonna use a lawnmower to call for help? I don't know, maybe I use it to make crop circles or something? That's it, I'm gonna make crop circles. We can use those to call for help. What the heck has happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know?
You know?
Well, back in my personality hadn't been quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Oof. And it's all the new information we have.
Yo!
So now what do we do? Mondo's looking for diamonds. Fair. Sorry today, you're all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
How cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So as you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity, huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope's Peak. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto's the ultimate lucky student, which isn't really a talent, that's just stupid. More unlucky than the lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? Now that you mention it, she's never told us. Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself. It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, this is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion, Kyoko, so it's time you told us. I can't. Why can't you?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't, I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I am. You have no memory? Amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
This is...
You can't be serious, can you? I know you wouldn't believe me, that's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey.
What are you gonna do, torture me? Nothing so barbaric as
It's all
that.
clear.
I'll simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Give up.
Give me the key to your room? But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room, she'll be breaking a school regulation. And she doesn't want that, she'll talk, it's easy. Just hold on to a threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. Good, you're finally in the mood. That same word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and handed her her room key.
It can't be.
You fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose her memory? If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where the only worst stuff happens. Amnesia would fit in.
However...
Yeah. The worst school ever, where only the worst things happen? Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us so that a word walked away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. And she's gone.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
but
I think you went too far taking a room key like that. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna turn on my fan. I'm already hot. I don't know what I'm gonna do when the summer comes around. Or maybe she gets off to the attention. I can't believe we're enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop
You're
talking.
getting noisy again.
Come on.
I still can't hear you. The sound of your breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me. You're telling her to die? What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus this situation, it's just like before. It's no different from when everyone started accusing Sakura, and I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What? Why are you yelling?
because I mean,
It's you. How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the thief. Yes, I'm right. I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a thief in your midst. What?
Hey!
My precious! They stole it! You're
Your
precious?
teacher had such faith in you. And this is how you repay me? With betrayal?
Uh-oh. Reality is filled with such hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away in their fantasies. What the heck is your precious? Shut up, I hope all of you get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street. Wow. Holy shit, that's mean.
Heck?
That is actually mean. And he's gone, what was that about?
so,
Said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? Likely has something to do with Kyoko? Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? He's not wrong. Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? If that's true, what was it? Why would she do that? Oh snap, it's nighttime. I wasn't even paying attention.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs
Sorry, I'm
bite.
chewing, and I figured that was a good time since he's talking. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko. After what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering.
well,
Not like we needed you to tell us that. Oh, let's disperse. I'll see you tomorrow. His sudden interest in being with everybody is kind of weird, but I feel like it's from a place of him wanting to survive. Each of us went back to our rooms. I need to put the knife that I got from Toko. I think the safest place is in my desk drawer. Is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Is there something I can do? Something I can... As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it, but more important, did I hear the doorbell? Of course. Kyoko? I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go. I don't think she would kill me. I'm too cool.
Hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
so then,
Let me get straight to the point. It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? Does this mean it have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier, excuse me, that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right. So I was right. What did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? Looking at it, I can tell it wasn't any key. A shape like Monokuma was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where'd you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. You stuck it into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However,
The lock was broken.
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did.
Indeed.
Remember when she said in her note, I'm not going to lay down and die, I will fight you? Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right, so we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulation. Well, she was gonna die. There's no reason not to. She already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over. But if I just strolled in, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used to use a decoy. You asked me to meet you at the data center in order to... Correct, I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key. Wow. I'm surprised Monokuma doesn't know how to roll back cameras, chat. You'd think he'd be that smart, but maybe there's no cameras in there. What you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Probably.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did. I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know the details yet, but one thing I know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. But didn't Alter Ego say that the headmaster is probably the mastermind?
Wrong.
The headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. If it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind?
Anyway...
Maybe. Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what does this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again and while I go and find out. You planning to sneak out again? You can't, that's too dangerous, and you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know when there's just one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
They didn't catch us last time, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Huh? Like I said, we didn't get caught last night, but as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have been a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is too high. When I think of what might happen if we
Why
fail,
is that?
I don't think you need to worry about that too much, after all. The minimal restrictions, you're free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. No restrictions have been put in place on our efforts to solve the mystery, am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the school won't matter. Gales without a second thought.
See.
I see in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis. What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what? In other words, we'll gain something whether we succeed or not. Now, there's no reason not to do it, right? Oh. She's got a death wish, but, you know, that's just what all cool girls do, I guess.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Ooh. We know the danger, but if the risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey.
Am I wrong? I finally realized I had never seen the slightest hint of fear in her eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she smiled. I can't change how I feel, and wouldn't if I could. And Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. If something happens,
However...
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
Hey,
I want you to hold on to it for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to, but I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can't be sure of that. Yes, of course.
hey,
One more thing, you can't tell anyone else about what I discovered. Because there's a chance the mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything. I just can't forget that easily.
So
Then, shall we begin?
Makoto.
I'm counting on you. I just have to get MommaOcco's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
Going on ahead, the rest is up to you. Her goodbye was no different from any other time, and like every other time, she moved on to a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. Everything's gonna be fine, I know it, because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake some of the anxiety. And then I got to work. What are we gonna do, chat? Oh.
Monokuma appears!
Just that. Well, this is a surprise. You're being the one left to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh?
Most
What were you and
suspicious.
Kyoko up to going into the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night. Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm, I bet you guys. Removed to conform with local international... I'm kind of curious. What does it say in, I'm kind of curious if there's a different saying in English. I'm gonna look this up. Oh, it's censored in Japanese text as well. So in Japanese text, it says basically the exact same thing. That's funny. I think the French version has it. All over her, didn't you? I can talk, huh? I get it. Whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far from X-rated exploits. So is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye. Or maybe it's because the lens got fogged up and you can't see anything right away. Sound like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to that chapel to get me out here. Now what do you want? Oh, well, there's something I wanted to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or dud fella?
Actually...
Hello, hello. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. That's wrong. Actually, there is. Seriously? Then what am I? My entire existence. That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. What did you really want to ask me? You told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What is this precious of yours?
What are you
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way is it possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or... Ursine breeding tips? This is just crazy. All those prepubescent teen boys as nutty as you.
What the heck?
Gosh, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... blank. That's it. What was that second thing? It's a blank, stupid. A secret. Fill it in yourself. Make me trudge all the way out here for that, and I'd like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open your skull and find out. And he's gone. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko gets it out okay. Now she'll be fine as Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? Hopefully. Went back to my room, laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and go back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Oh, that's very nice. Oh. It's an actual scene. This is kind of cool. This is actually pretty neat. I don't think I've ever seen this. Are you serious? Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people buy Danganronpa, who knows? Oh, that's funny. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. It'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends too.
I fucking love this. I fucking love this dev team. Yeah, I love them. I love them a lot.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Tam, I'm surprised you haven't seen that. My body feels so heavy this morning. Must be because I was up late last night. I need to get to the dining hall. There's not a lot of people left to hang out with, chat, but I think I know who we're gonna hang out with today. If hangouts are possible.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? I'm not feeling great today.
What's your problem?
You get tired excuse like that's gonna work? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since the day has passed. Sorry, please don't hate me. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush." If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If you do, you can stuff my mouth full of if I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. There's no use, she's disgusting to the She's a horny teenager. What do you expect? She writes romance novels for a living. I'm not surprised. Where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her. Not cool. This is worse than being late for lunch or for a date, for your wedding, for anything. She's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. And tell the others what Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so.
You know?
Silver key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, I'm sorry. Do you know where she is?
Ooh.
Hi, it's hard to say.
Huh?
Hold on. One moment, chat. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, something got stuck. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know, that's why he's here, to try and prod us for information. Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is.
I feel like I'm getting whiplash, the way he changes subjects like that. Thank goodness it looks like Monokuma really doesn't notice. I guess her plan went off just fine, which could mean...
Hey,
maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Could she have been right?
Hey! Hey!
So was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri, right? Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And if we did, we wouldn't tell you. We're serious. I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around at each other. What was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task even Monokuma can't seem to locate her?
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? Who knows, chat? We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. Because there's no sense in looking for her, of course. Alright. Let's go find some people to hang out with. I want to hang out with Byakuya. For once. Awesome theme music playing? Yes. Sorry, Toko, I'm stealing him from you.
That's fine.
Alright. Give him man's nut. I don't think I have a man's nut. You know what? Maybe he'd like that. I'll take it. I hope you appreciate this. I get the impression that he liked it. That's good.
So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent prodigy is only one of my talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Is that a monologue or something? Bro, what? I don't really rely on my family, rather I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It's expected of me naturally. After all, even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. I'm not joking, that's an item. I believe it. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. It comes from the battles I fought and won. Battles? I am personally worth over $4 billion separate from my Togami family asset. Jeez. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on the market trends all within a single day.
Yes.
Sure, even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. Excuse me. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market, doing everything in a single day. I think that's called day trading. Of course. You know about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, I first started doing it to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, there it was. It was really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but are high schoolers even allowed to buy stocks?
Don't make me repeat
I am
myself.
Byakuya Togami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing compared to the Togami Corporation, but for personal use, it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely the child of a modern-day nobility. You know, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. Did you realize how insulting that sounds? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want. He really is confident. We're worlds apart, galaxies apart. Went back to my room. Maybe we should make this a day of hanging out with people we don't like that much. Man, there's good. I love cream cheese so much. Uh-oh. Makoto's getting sick. You should gotcha till you get the man's nut. Okay. You know what? We've got free time. We've got the free time. I think we'll do that. We have got the time. Excuse me. We'll spend all 28. Besides, we gotta find something cool to give to Toko. Because we're gonna hang out with her now. What do you think Toko... I mean, Toko's a writer. And she's a little weird. So maybe she would like something masochistic. That's definitely masochistic. Oh, we've collected 50 unique presents. Hell yeah. That's just a wad of shit right there. Ooh, lucky. Sorry, chat, I'm taking this moment to eat while we're doing this. I've gotten like 3 of those now. Is that a burnt croissant? That's disgusting. I think we're about to hit 50%. We're getting a bunch of items that people that are currently still with us would not like. Actually, Toko might like that. It's a pair of scissors. Maybe she would like that. You know, maybe she would like that too. We're getting a lot of new items, despite the fact that it's over 50%. Like, a lot of these have been brand new items. That's not new, but we've gotten a lot of new items. It's kind of crazy. Two more, chat. I think that's a new item too. Holy crap. We've done really good getting new shit. Alright, last one. What are we gonna get? Oh, that's new too. Hmm. Unfortunately, no man's nut today. No man's nut or golden poo. Nope. This is the wrong room. I meant to step into the dining hall. Good job, me. Now people are gonna think that I'm blind and stupid. They're probably both true. Oh gosh, I need to lower my model. Hold on. There we go. What are you doing to me? Should I talk to Toko while she's acting like this? Obviously, yes. Alright. Oh, it's not burnt, it's just black. Okay, fair enough. I mean, croissants can be black if they want to, I guess. I just didn't think that it was... it looked burnt to me. That's the only thing that was, like, confusing. Why don't you give me a letter filled with razor blades? Uh-oh. What? But those were scissors. I thought you would have loved scissors. I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body has reached its limit as I dropped in bed. I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. Uh-oh. Emperor song sounds like a Togami thing. Yeah. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I waved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is to say... Yeah, he was definitely sick. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand. I understand.
It's me!
I understand.
Are we about to get Maze Runner in this shit?
I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope.
Stop making me drink more!
And that's why I have to stay.
By the way, chat, if you don't know, whenever somebody says hope or despair in this game, I take a drink. Either of my water or when I have lemonade.
I have to stay here.
It's like taking a shot, but I feel like if I did that, I would have to get into a new habit that I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to get into drinking.
My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Ooh. That's not scary at all. That's better.
Kyoko? What did you say?
I can't tell what just happened there. Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the tiniest speck of abnormality. That sounds boring.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Sounds pretty damn boring to me. Just saying.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Was it a dream that I was almost stabbed to death by that masked man? Took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. Let a deep sigh to bring myself the rest of the way. That feels like me every single morning. Press 1 if you feel like that every single morning, chat. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they have disappeared through the night. It was all left to me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught up. It was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even a dream? No, I bet it was real. I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto the fragments of the dream and then reel them up in the depths of my memory. That's right, I remembered last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And then I heard a voice. And then... all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to me wearing no mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what happened. Oh well. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, my girlfriend was standing in front of me. What would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. Was it a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? You know, I want to check. Is the knife still in there? No, it's not! The empty. There's nothing inside. That's strange because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Which means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I had a feeling it wasn't a dream after all, but if that's true, that makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Pretty terrifying, chat.
Hey, Makoto.
Makoto, yep, that's Makoto. Sure, sky's blue. Hey, Hina. You really have me worried, you know? What happened to you last night?
'Cause I mean...
After nighttime hit, we went to get you. We were hammering at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought you'd been, you know... I mean, now that it actually happened, I mean, nobody would want to, you know... Anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys should showed up. Why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure. Can't really explain.
Okay.
Let's meet up with everyone else so they can tell you about it. Everyone's waiting somewhere or something.
That's right.
We stayed up the whole night. The whole night. I lost say rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Help me carry it. Everyone's in the gym. Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? Snapchat. Wrong way. What could happen? Did they find a body and I just didn't hear it? When you're that sick, I guess that's fair, you know. When I had swine flu, I slept through a lot of shit. I slept through the new year when I had swine flu.
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
It's worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral.
What?
To show up now like it's no big deal? You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby? They formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what the something was, what the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of a Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
There's no danger. You say that. What is this? What are you doing? Looks like it's been professionally dismantled. How is that possible? Tearing apart something like that is dangerous? What are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like it. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. Want to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react or say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I'll wait till nighttime officially began. But still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. So the nighttime announcement didn't happen, is what they're saying. I immediately initiated the disassembly process. His master stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leaps beyond any normal remote control toy, who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway. Besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
In other words,
something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays as necessary. That's true, he says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey.
Guys, I didn't think this is a good time for a light conversation. I found something. What is this? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? That's super bad. We gotta get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb is a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, I'm sure it'll go off. You're serious? I'm gonna get shaky.
Just a second.
Get it together. You're a man, aren't you? Sometimes I wonder. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're not fine. You're not. I'll probably mention the motion sensor's off right now. Oh, don't scare me like that. You're like the world's most spineless worm of the century. It's probably the weirdest thing. Hakagure has small instances of being technically inclined, but that's completely overshadowed by him being Hagakure. Yeah.
Don't be mean.
The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good. Good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's good. You put the bomb down, but it wasn't my main concern. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that we weren't expecting? What could it have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure. You weren't attacked, you're just fine.
Just a second.
It's attempted.
Hey.
Don't haunt us. Did you hear anything we said? So I said, no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Well, that's me. We were saying since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? Now we decided to continue our offensive assault.
it's all clear.
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're there, if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
As this is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we don't have a chance
Come
now.
on.
So you gonna do? Are you gonna run or are you gonna fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Alright, we're gonna break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything happens, prepare yourself. I'll follow you anywhere, master, to the ends of the earth. Sucker, if you can hear me, lend your strength.
How about that?
I can do this, I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. It's a lot. We each vowed determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. Maybe Kyoko. Maybe Kyoko did it. Maybe the game's over now. I highly doubt it's that easy. Because I feel like there should be like some sort of big final battle. I don't know, maybe we're getting to that point. It's locked as expected, so what are we gonna do? It's obvious we're gonna tear the door off the hinges, but the rules say we've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But Makoto said if the mastermind did show up while we were in there,
So in other words,
we'll have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Sure, but we've come this far, we can't back down now. We agree this is what we're gonna do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
what the heck?
We don't have a choice, we're desperate.
Okay.
Let's rip off this door.
actually.
How are we gonna do it? This thing looks pretty sturdy. We need something sturdy of our own. How about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
So
The pickaxe!
I see.
Interesting, that could very well be what we need. Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9, so it's probably 9 on the dot
It's
now.
all clear now.
Go get the pickaxe and be back by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you have your me time once in a while, right? If it's me and you time, master, then yeah. You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness! Unacceptable! That time Toko ran off as loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
You're serious though? Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. Can't move forward always by avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
Amen.
Hey,
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. But I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm a flubberbust. No, I'm flababab. Oh gosh. Fab. Oh no! Wait, what is she doing here? Did she see blood? Where'd that come from? Wait, Genocide Jill, where'd you come from?
Called for me and so
Hello,
I'm
it's
here.
Wonderfulest, Murderless Fiend, here to greet with your razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick up an axe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe? Seeping imbecile will master your wound with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Did you forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the memory factory. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over.
Not possible.
There's a level of uselessness that I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Oh, the light bulb went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe? Well, we solved the mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more? Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
What are you talking about? Did you forget what we were talking about? You're missing out on one life.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found the one in the garden. What did you find? Orpus. You hear me? I said corpse.
Yep.
That's right. I found one in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden?
What did
Well
you
then.
say?
Where we had the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look
Come
into.
on.
We're going to the garden. I hope that's not Kyoko's. That would suck. Well, that's not good. I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? For sure, but who is it? Oh man. Thank God it's not Owie. I felt like Owie was somehow next. I was be really depressed. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. Somebody tear off the mask Scooby-Doo style. I told her there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? Excuse me. Need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. Need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face, and the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell. Then take it off, man! How did they wind up dead? The heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained. It appears that the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that is still wet. Careful you don't touch and get some on you. I can be so calm at a time like this. Who is it? Their face and body are hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. How can you tell?
well,
I can see the outline of her chest. Good tell. Well, look at it more, I'm sure it's a girl. Then it could be... Okay then, let's just tear the mask off.
Come on.
Wait, don't. Time he called it off was already too late. Toko's hand shot out towards the mask, and the next instant... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just seeing seeing a Toko fly through the air is what's got me here. The body blew up. It blew up. My vision started to darken. I was prepared to pass out, but then put out the fire. There's a bucket of water. Dump the water on it. Someone does not want us to find out who this is. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. Probably smells like chicken. I guess that took care of it. What the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you
I had a bad feeling about that body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body...
What?
It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond it. We're done, man. Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never eat steak again. Now the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now, huh? If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one possible person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Nah, I don't know. Is that her shoes? I didn't say it was.
But
I mean, who else? There is one other person. The mastermind. What? The mastermind?
what the heck?
There's no way the mastermind got charbroiled. Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering, but I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if it's the master's dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? Same person will very well be the mastermind who planned this out, and according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his 30s. Seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school.
What the heck?
He said the mastermind's a middle-aged dude, right? The corpse obviously isn't. And could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is the teenage girl Kyoko told me about. The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Host P.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... You gotta show me this for a 69th time.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. Headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of it. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female. That would match the body characteristics. And that phrase, excuse me, ultimate despair. It sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
So the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense to just suddenly show up and die. I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out who it is. Wait,
What?
what? Aren't we forgetting something? You know Toko? Oh yeah, that's right. She did get blown up, chat. Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh no. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Well, then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you hail. That's enough for me to live. This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Are you okay? Is it a dead body or not? It's a dead body. I'm not gonna look at it. I don't want to faint again. Yeah, we don't want that either, so I think it's best if you don't look. Everybody's dying. Why is this happening? I should take a closer look at the body one more time. Watch yourself. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body. I'm not Kyoko after all. If you think Toko is nuts, you haven't seen anything yet. I'm sure. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is that what Kyoko took from Monokuma? No.
So...
That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. Isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
Did you find something? Yeah, it was on the ground near her body. Never seen this key before. What could it go to? So you don't know? I'm gonna give you a very important task, huh? That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean
in other
the
words,
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the 2nd floor. It's in your hands. Oh snap. So you're an errand boy now? I'm your errand boy now. Oh, really? I just have to leave now? I love how the music is still playing. Alright. It's not that one. The next one would be the headmaster's room. That is a funny bug, by the way. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess that's all the running around paid off. I'll go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. How'd it go? I found out the key it goes to is the data center. Well, you go to the data center now. Interesting. But why'd the now the deceased have the key on them? I suppose we'll have to go to the data center and find out. Here we are. Looks like the door's still unlocked. When you open the door, there's not going to be another kaboom like before, right? You asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Wow. He knows, chat. He knows I am main character. Means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. Nothing happened. After making sure I was alive, I opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. All the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. That's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall! Look what they're showing! Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. Including this room.
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here on these monitors.
So that's it.
The purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is
It's all clear.
the mastermind's private room, without a doubt. I guess that makes sense. So the mastermind was here. Watching us. I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind. The mastermind's dead? Like, really dead? It would seem so. We're serious? I don't think it's that easy, but okay. It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Mastermind is dead? Could it be true? Does that mean it's all over? Does that mean that body? Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death, so who was that? But if the mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole.
How about that?
I gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on. No, we have to check out this area thoroughly first. Well, what about the exit? If the mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to, but right now, we need to find out why the mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. Yeah. So you think so too, huh? Naturally. They were stabbed. The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There's wait a minute. Hold on a moment, chat. Hold on a moment. I looked at those shoes. I was looking at those shoes. I'm gonna check something. I'm going to check something. I'm going to check something, chat. I need to know whose shoes those are. I have a rough idea whose shoes those belong to. But it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why I feel like those shoes belong to the person I think they do. That makes no sense. The only reason I thought about it literally is because I saw another picture. Because like now that I'm playing Danganronpa, I'm actually seeing pictures of Danganronpa characters now. And it's reminding me of somebody that is dead. So I'm confused why those shoes are on that dead body.
But
Why's it gotta be that way? Who could have done it?
Such
That's exactly what I said. We need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind. Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time in here. Let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. It's still playing that music. That is very annoying. There we go. It stopped it now. Perfect. Oh.
What?
Sorry, I'm finishing my food. By the way, as someone who did security and watched cameras all day, they don't go out that often. If they do, you have a shitty camera. Just saying.
how about that? You know?
Okay.
You know?
I already clicked on that one. Why is there a camera in here? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
You know? Huh?
Good news for you, Saturday morning TV kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on,
What?
then do it.
What the heck?
They're sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh?
Oh, that's weird. This is... It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room.
Heck?
That's weird.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. Come on. You're weird in every way possible and not just weird, super
But-
weird. The TV's hooked up to anything but the antenna, so how's this showing the camera feed?
Well,
You tried changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Every channel was just us. It was a live feed of us standing in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Broken?
Could it be?
No, there must be some trick to it, some weird setup. Oh shit! What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
what?
I don't think anybody's, Nobody's more surprised but me. Not really, though. I knew he wasn't dead. It's too easy. Been a while, you freaking bastards. Monokuma! You're supposed to be dead! Me? Dead? Don't be freaking stupid. You're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course.
I'm different. Every evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. Hoo-hoo. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Fucking hell. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I wanted you to have way more fun in this killing game. You can't be serious. We have to keep going. No, we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you wouldn't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If this is the worst, does this mean you're in despair?
Well now.
I'm pooped from all the laughing. I guess I'll get to the point now. The point? You guys struck real gold when you found that TV. Indeed, that TV is essentially part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret.
What the heck?
But I connected to the antenna, so why is it showing up the surveillance feed? Look at how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
You're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine. I'll just tell you.
Kills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Wow, it's... I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think it was gonna go Squid Game on me.
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. Even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning. Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? Have they taken over the airwaves? Camera feeds being broadcast? No way that's possible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know that. All you need is one weird trick I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Excuse me. Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Of course. I don't even have to say. I heard a kind of creaking. The sound was coming from my own mind, like a boat tossing in the ocean. My mind has begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience to show them the true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show. The best in despair entertainment. You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy. There's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually.
What if they already did?
Yes, indeed.
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Do you think that's possible? I don't really know personally. Though, so whatever.
This can't be.
I don't know how to talk. Take control of all communications like that. You need an astronomical amount of resources. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you'll need to first remember.
Of course.
Yeah, duh, there's a little business of...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Obviously, we discovered a body a little while ago. Don't you mean?
It's
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give you all you got, okay?
heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are getting pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait.
And he's gone. And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. I didn't even get 2 days of happy time with people. I got 1 day. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
Sick of this.
I thought that this finally I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
That part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. Which means that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figured out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Ikusaba was the one who died. The victim was a female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuro Ikusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. I don't know. I don't think it's her.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
If we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in school life. You're saying one of us killed Kyoko? That's not precisely what I'm saying.
Huh?
But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There's a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm gonna begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That's how this game works, after all. Ooh, this is good music. Alright. Chat. Chat. Chat, chat, chat. Chat. I want to ask you what you think tonight. Alright? I want to ask you guys what you guys think tonight. I'm thinking about finishing the game tonight. I don't know how many hours are left in the game. I know we got the class trial coming after this. But, like, I'm thinking about doing it. Alright? Alright? I don't know what you think, but I'm thinking about doing that. It's only like 10 o'clock. Oh gosh, it's only 10 o'clock. Maybe we won't finish it. You know what? We'll finish it tomorrow. Never mind. I don't want to be up till 5 a.m. trying to finish this. The final trial is long. Yeah. So we'll get through the investigation and then finish it tomorrow. Because I have a feeling that this is the finale. Or we're at least getting to the finale. So we'll continue on from here. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim was. Wait a minute. Hang on a moment. Chat. You can finish it tomorrow, but I'd recommend starting early. I probably will. Hang on a moment. Hold on. Can I just, like... The body was covered with other wounds, but these are days old. It had been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. Okay. Chat. Don't say it if you know. But those shoes... I had to look up who I thought those shoes belonged to. And I was right. At least I think so. They're pixelated. They might be wrong. Who am I thinking? Can I, like, pause here? Well, let's see here. It's obviously a female. And it's the only female that is dead. It said multiple... hold on. Can I, like, pull up... what does it say? Other wounds, at least several days old. Struck in the head with an object as thick as a metal pipe. Huh. This makes my head hurt even more. Because she... Wait. What does it say about when this person died? They were dead before the... Okay. See, I don't want to look up any more pictures, because I looked up a picture of who I thought it might be. I'm like, 90% sure I know who it is. 90% sure I know who it is. Ah. And if I'm right, I'm so confused. I'm so confused, because they should be dead already. Look at the fingernails. Yeah, the fingernails are red. Or excuse me, the hands. Whatever. Anyway, I'm pretty sure I know who it is. But I don't understand why. Anyway, we'll continue. I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself and me as well. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. It'll become clear in time, but I admit I have a grin. Good, I guess. Maybe I'm just... maybe I'm just a good investigator here. I don't know. Time to get started. I need to check everywhere that might be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out if for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Oh my gosh. Something weird about this body's fingernails. Those are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's something on the back of her right hand. Is it a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing. Looks like a picture of a dog or something I've never seen before. See, I don't actually know a whole lot about the characters, period, of this game, but like, White jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one piece left. Upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. On the top half, the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the upper half is still dry. Or excuse me, bottom half. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. Isn't right? What? Exploded body analysis, yes. Nothing strange about that, right? Alright. Why is the knife not bloody anymore? Monokuma 5 said the knife went in all the way through the body, from the front to the back. Does that mean this is the knife that caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yes. It's the knife that the person was holding. Hold on, the person in that picture didn't have long nails. This is getting really weird. Too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. They also don't have a bunch of long nails, it seems. Unless that's just an oversight of the picture. But I feel like in this game, you can't have oversights. It's the same knife that was used to stab this masked killer. And this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. Maybe I... No. If this really is Kyoko, it would mean that Kyoko's the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. It can't be. There's no way. Those like fragments of something. They're burnt, so I can't be too sure, but I feel like I've seen something like that before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragment... Wait. Where? Where? I don't remember where that is. Remember how the body looked before it blew up? If I remember right. Was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat, and there was a knife sticking out of its stomach, and there was stained in blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yaku said not to touch it to avoid getting bloody, but from how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks, it's a big help now that you explained it. I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot too. Thank you too. Obviously, they didn't die here. Because there would have been blood around the body, I feel. It's 11 o'clock right now.
For serious.
I was just thinking about when we first found the body, when the body was found. To look back what I did this morning to help me remember where I was. Monacoma's announcement woke me up at 7 as usual. Headed for the dining hall. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Head to the gym where everyone else was. Next to Toko, went to get the pickaxe. That's when she found the body. What time was it then? When I left the gym, it was before 9 o'clock, so it's 9 on the dot. I had to be around 9 o'clock.
No.
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. We can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. It's a pretty small job. Good timing, I want to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
I'd like to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was sick, so I fell asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now, and what's the nighttime going to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious this murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Haro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was nobody
In other
here.
words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during the nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the next victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. And also, when we were to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever. That's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? It is. But we were asleep. Remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop? There's one missing!
Yo.
What's going on? I'm glad you're here. Do you remember how many chickens were in here? There were 5.
Huh?
What's wrong? There's one missing. Did you eat one?
But
It was down here the night before, and there were definitely 5 chickens in here.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it have been related to the case? Maybe. It was set to 7:30 every morning. Monokuma said the time positively could not be changed. Hold on, so the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 every morning, right? Then if this body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean that the murder must have taken place after the sprinklers were on. Is there anything else in here to see? Oh, yep. Let's go over there. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably take a look into that. It could be related. Why not just center in on it already? Top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is clean and dry. On the side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. One thing in here that concerns me. Okay. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out about... I don't know where that is. Where is that chunk from?
It's all clear now.
What?
Just give up.
Yeah, he took her key. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. You do come up with an alibi. I'd be happy to hear it later after the class trial. It's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or may not. What area? What is this? It looks like a freaking shoe. I don't know what that is. Chat, if you know and you want to give me a hint so I don't look at every single room aimlessly. I don't know where that is. I guess I better start checking every single room now. I don't think it's in here. Could be in here. This room is locked. Is it still locked? Not that that matters, but you know. We gotta prove my innocence, chat. Everything's back to normal, just like when Sayaka and Taka, MommaOcco was responsible, I'm sure. Yeah, it didn't come from here. I'm literally gonna be spending every moment of this just looking. Oh, this is the teacher's room that nobody cares about. Nobody was in that room. Not the headmaster's office. I don't think it's in there either. Not in the chem lab, so let's go down a floor. Actually, you know what, maybe it could be, something could be in here, I don't know. Temp, if you want to give me like a small hint, you're welcome to, because I am lost right now. I don't, Makoto's like, I have to go to this somewhere place. Thank you, Makoto. I can't think of it right now. It's very observational of you. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely not in here. Oh, excuse me. I am getting kind of tired. But that is a-okay, because we're gonna go until it's time for the deadly class trial. Have I been in here? I don't think so. Ugh, excuse me. Could it have been in here? Maybe. Oh, it got the bottles back together. That's cool. Yeah, I definitely don't know where I'm going. It could be on the first floor and I just have absolutely no idea. Ugh, excuse me. Fragments laying around the body, they're all burnt, so I can't be sure, but I saw something a lot like them somewhere else. Wrong room. I'm not getting annoyed, by the way. I'm kind of tired, but I'm gonna see this through until we get to the thing. Ah. My cheeks still hurt though. Getting poked in your mouth, it does hurt, chat. You know, I don't know why. I'm thinking of the shop for some random reason. But the shop has to be detached from everything else. Yeah. I hope that, like, when I do find it, Makoto's like, ah, here it is. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what? I didn't check the gym. Especially on the second floor, so I probably need to do that. Ugh. Nope, not in here. I mean, the only the other room I didn't think of is this one. Thank you, Makoto, for telling me you never want to go in there again. Okay, so at least we know it's in the school. There's one place I still really need to check. I don't know where that is. Just check the pool. Ugh. Ow. The only other place I can think of is that bathroom. I can't remember which floor it's on though. Hi, hello dragon. I'm currently trying to find out we're what's the word? We're investigating right now. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the third floor bathroom, but we're gonna check this one just to be sure. Okay, he doesn't want to go in there, which means it's not in there. Where is it? Where is this, like... Where is this mystery chunk? Where did it come from? I legit don't know. I've checked every room. At least I think I have. I don't know, maybe it's in here. No. I might have to look this up if I don't find something. Because I legit am lost. Let's go take another look at it. I saw something like that somewhere else. I don't know where this somewhere else is. I have no idea what this is. I guess if I look at it a certain way, it could be a helmet, but like... or a chunk to a helmet. I feel like I'm just gonna have to look it up. Because I have no idea. I have zero idea. If people want to stop me from looking it up, you are welcome to give me a hint. Wait. That can't be... Okay. I'm mad. I'm mad because I should have known. By the same token, it doesn't look anything like doesn't look anything like what the internet told me. So I guess I'm just gonna have to trust the internet on this one. Thanks, guys. I already passed it by the way.
You know? Huh?
That looks nothing like it. Alright, cool. I don't see how that don't look like a fragment of a bomb to me. But whatever. I need to use the teleport feature more.
Let's go.
Ah, yes, I can't. Okay. Why couldn't you... Oh, I have to actually get close to him. Here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid into the keyhole and then... And it's open. Looks like it is. Thanks. It was very played.
What?
Want to come here, right? So what are you looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find a clue here. Clue might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take out my time to search here? Sorry. If you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Sir, at least you have something to make more concrete. Something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
It's true.
Symbol of my determination. Don't open it if something ever happens to me. Sure, I have it somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened. Open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and took a look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. What could it be? What's this? I find a coupled up piece of paper. Class 78 student registry. Mukuro Ikusaba. Sex female.
I see.
Appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Looks like it. That's probably the other thing that Kyoko stole while she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. The blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked around the profile sheet. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won the survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, when she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later and almost completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I've played 14. I've played 14. Isn't Fenrir a wolf or a dog? My thinking hat's on real hard right now. What was that tattoo? Oh my gosh, it's not Kyoko that's dead. Hi, hello, welcome. Kyoko's not the one that's dead. Pretty sure she didn't have a tattoo anyway. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received a battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Ultimate Soldier and Mercenary Group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in is like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way to compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as an ordinary person, but then... Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. They do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit of a player, and a bit of a player is becoming our hero. It's you!
What?
Huh? You've got your pretty little hand there.
What?
You found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey,
Don't freak out on me, I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted in the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built upon dedication to organization and... What the hell? Okay. Dedication to organization and order. Which is why I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there are, did I? I was thinking, I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you first got here in the main hall, there were 15 people, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding?
in other words...
That's right, there weren't actually 15.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game were 16.
Mukuro Ikusab, the
I don't need to hear this
16th
another one,
student,
again.
Watch out for.
16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. The one making the regulation is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
You say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings, and since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone's on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kikigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out? Well, don't tell anyone I told you about it. She wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. Ooh, wait. The dead body we found, 1, didn't have gloves on. 2, at least I don't think, had scars. Whoever's controlling Monokuma wants us to find them. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. So what's on the back? So on the back of her hand. The tattoo. But no, Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again, huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must really have hated you to make you so dull. You remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so that there wouldn't be complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to the case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of the 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
Certainly
Perhaps she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and killed someone, that would make her part of the killing game. Mukuro is a killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. Well, based on what Monokuma told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves? That's a good point.
So in other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit, so that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro. Come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely seems possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
what?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Miyake doing something like that.
Certainly.
But if it's a key, I think I might know what unlocks. Really, what? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo this might lead to. I believe our work is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo are really connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming? There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys just like those super traditional public bathhouses. Looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
See the locker to the farthest right here?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block key and insert... That's a cool key, though, by the way. Locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here. Looks like 10 arrows in total. Look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. There's something else in the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what it was used for. Is that a blood stain? If it is, it means that it surely was related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? How could it have been involved? There's a lot of shit here. That's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong? It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding something that were clearly related to the case. How did the key to lock up in victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue to the next location. Next location. There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was a part of? How are we supposed to find it? The library. Archive has all kinds of info the general public doesn't have access
Let's
to.
go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How'd you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? Because French is... No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike mercenary contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into the enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that their key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there were mounting internal tensions within the group. They simply imploded.
What?
What is it? It sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. It's our reality. The only reality. The people that are part of our world. Their battlefields are much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump at you? This may be our last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from. Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of each team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Got a tattoo. Could that mean... means it's time.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us, organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Oh boy. Time has come. All we can do is try and uncover the truth during the class trial. It seemed that way. Let's go. Well, chat. We will be doing that next time. It is time to save. If it is true that I should probably start earlier, I will probably start like an hour earlier and hope this doesn't take 5 or 6 hours. Hopefully. But yeah. Thanks for watching today. Very tiring. My mouth still hurts, but you know. You just keep on keeping on. Anyway, I will be back tomorrow for hopefully the finale of this game. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Until then, I'm gonna leave you here for now. And we'll return when we return. Thanks everyone for watching. And I'll see you